Fala platinadores, eu sou o Pablo do canal Platina Games e sejam bem-vindos a mais um vídeo. Pessoal, nesse vídeo vamos completar a sequência 6 e fazer algumas missões da Sofia, ok? E vamos pegar também o troféu Sonegação de impostos. Deixem um like e se inscrevam para mais Detonado 100% Platina e para ajudar o canal a crescer, ok? Conto com o apoio de vocês e vamos para o vídeo.
That's not a legal move.
It is a European variation. Arocco.
It's interesting, but not exactly fair when you play by different rules than your opponent.
You may think differently when you are Sultan. Shall I take it back?
Suleiman, I know it has been hard on you watching your father and me quarrel over Bayezid's throne.
Grandfather has chosen you, and his word is Qanun. What is there to argue about?
Your father and I were close once, but his cruelty and ambition have made...
I have heard the rumors, Uncle.
Well, I have a meeting with the Vizier soon. Shall we continue another time?
Whenever you like. Ezio.
Tarek has been selling guns to a local miser, Manuel Paleologos.
Paleologos. That is a sad sound. The last Byzantine emperor was Constantine Paleologos. If his heir is arming a militia of some kind, this conflict will escalate.
Tarek knows where the rifles are headed. If I find him first, I can follow the weapons straight to the Byzantines.
He will be with his Janissaries in their barracks. So if you want to get close, you will have to be one yourself.
Not a problem.
Güzel. Get the information you need. Then kill him.
Are you sure? You told me Tarek and your father were close friends, Suleiman.
This is true, but such naked treason against my grandfather deserves death.
In Daisy.
Pessoal, para fazermos 100% de sincronização total nessa missão, vamos precisar de bombas, ok? Então vamos fazer algumas que eu tô sem. Vamos precisar de bombas de fumaça e alguma bomba para distrair, ok? Mas no caso vai ser para chamar a atenção do cara. Então vamos ali fazer, ok? Pessoal, o nosso alvo é aquele, ok? Para a gente matar ele, vamos ter que ser discretos, não podemos ser detectados. Então, vamos fazer o seguinte. As bombas de fumaça vai servir para matar esses guardas que estão circulando ele, ok? Para não chamar nem um pouco de atenção. Jogamos a bomba, matamos. Vamos pegar aqui o crossbow. A besta, né? A famosa besta. Ó, tem um guarda aqui em cima, vamos acertar ele com a besta. Agora tem dois guardas que sempre ficam circulando e um vai passar por ele, ó. Um tá passando por ele aqui. E vamos pegar esses dois. Chega mais ou menos aqui. Espera aí que eu errei as bombas. Pronto, foi. Matamos os dois. Eu vou sair de vista dele agora e vou levar o outro. O outro tá aqui, ó. Ele vem pra esse canto. Vamos matar na lâmina. E agora vamos pegar a bomba atrativa e jogar aqui, ó. A gente entra e espera ele. Ué, cadê ele? Nossa, ele foi lá ver o corpo. Vamos esperar, gastamos uma bomba à toa. Pronto, jogamos outra e entramos. Ele vai vir, né? Ele bugou? Vamos jogar outra, entrar. Beleza, tudo que aconteceu de bosta poderia ter acontecido aqui. Ele viu todos os corpos. Não vai vir nenhuma bomba. Olha, ele tá vendo. Uma distância muito longe. Vamos dar um empurrãozinho nele aqui, ó. Não pode fazer esse empurrãozinho enquanto tem muita gente, beleza? Vamos empurrar e pronto. Beleza, pessoal. A bomba não funcionou, mas isso aqui foi. Vamos para a próxima missão.
Gardeslarim! One of our own was found murdered and stripped of his garments not an hour ago. His body dumped like a mound of rubbish. Keep a close watch on these streets as you move about. Someone is planning to strike in our name. We must be ready.
Have you met Selim's young son, Shehzade Suleiman? Not personally, but I have seen him. I know he is a remarkable boy. Not a boy, but a capable young man with a magnificent mind. Does he take after his father? Thank you. So I suspect he is another sort of man altogether. Any news from the north? Selim's forces have fallen back to Valda. Heavy losses, I'm told. Omar Shehdi, I pray for a swift conclusion. Yes, but in which direction? I cannot say. My heart sides with our Sultan, but my head hopes for Selim. Sultan Beyazid is a good man, and a grand Sultan, but he has lost the fire that made him great. No, he's still a fire. Look at the army he has raised against Selim. This is further evidence of his decline. To take up arms against his son? You have been the proof to match the contours of his passion. It was Selim who attacked our Sultan. Evet, but Selim did it so for the glory of the empire, not himself. More and more of these separate on the streets. Soon they will outnumber us, and then they are probably more useful to the Empire than we are.
Tariq, a message for you.
Auriculade. The rifles have arrived in Cappadocia, where Manuel has garrisoned his army.
And our men, are they still with him?
Evet. They will contact us when the Byzantines decamp. Then we will meet them when they reach Bursa.
Everything is falling into place, Effendim.
Evet. For once.
Pessoal, o jeito pra matar o cara aéreo, pra completar o 100% é aqui, beleza? Vocês fazem isso aqui. É bem rápido até, mas vocês têm que esperar os guardas passar. Ó, vocês travem a mira e pulem agora, beleza? É bem simples.
What a bitter irony. Is this the result of Suleiman's investigation?
You collude with the Sultan's enemies. What did you expect would come of such treachery?
I blame myself. Not for treason, but hubris. I was preparing an ambush. Preparing to strike the Byzantine Templars where they felt safest.
What proof do you have of this?
See, here. This will lead you to the Byzantines in Cappadocia. Destroy them if you can.
You have done well, Tarek. Forgive me.
Protect my homeland, assassin. Allah Ashkila. Redeem the honor we have lost in this fight.
I'm getting tired of this uniform.
Pessoal, nessa missão a gente não pode matar e nem ser detectados aqui. Eu poderia muito bem contratar as cortesãs e sair andando de cortesã em cortesã, de grupo, beleza? Só que o problema de eu fazer isso é que eu fiz o desafio da cortesã. Eu desbloqueei as habilidades da guilda. Então, tipo assim, eu tô camuflado, elas podem matar com veneno os guardas. Elas matam automaticamente, sem eu optar, sem eu clicar em nada, sabe? Então eu vou ter que improvisar. Porque senão, se eu contratar elas e elas matar, eu fracasso na missão, beleza? Então eu vou ter que improvisar aqui. Mas se vocês não completarem os desafios, vão contratando a cortesã, que é mais fácil, beleza? E quem já fez desafio é só seguir o vídeo aí, que eu improvisei bem legal aqui, deu certo.
Tarek was no traitor, Suleiman. He too was tracking the Byzantines.
What? So did you...
I'm sorry.
God forgive me. You should not have been so quick to judge.
He was loyal to your grandfather to the end. And through his efforts, we have the means to save your city.
Tariq, you should not have been so secretive. What a terrible way to do a good thing.
The weapons were taken to Cappadocia. Can you get me there?
Yes, of course. I will arrange a ship to take you.
Suleiman! Suleiman! I have been set up and made to look a traitor. Do you remember Tarek, the Janissary?
The man you quarreled with?
He has been murdered. It is no secret that he and I were at odds. Now the Janissaries will accuse me of this crime.
This is terrible news, Uncle.
When word gets back to my father, he will banish me from the city. Ah, forgive me, nephew. I was not aware that you had a guest.
This is Marcello, one of my European advisors in Cafe.
Buonasera.
Marcello, my nephew and I have a private matter to discuss.
As I said, there will be a ship waiting for you when you wish to leave.
Grazie, mio principe.
We will track down the perpetrator of this crime, Uncle. Have patience.
Enjoying the poem?
Who were these men he condemned to hell?
Political opponents. Men who wronged him. Alighieri's quill cuts deeply, no?
See, it is a subtle way to seek revenge.
Ezio, I plan to make a trip to Andrianopoli in a few weeks to visit a new printing press there.
That should be fun.
It is a 5 or 6 day ride from here, and I will need an escort.
Prego.
Oh, I'm sorry. You are a busy man.
Sophia, I would love to accompany you, but my time is running short.
That is true for all of us. Well, I can try to solve this last code now, but I need to run an errand before sundown. Can you wait a day?
What do you need?
It is silly, but a bouquet of fresh flowers. White tulips, specifically.
I can get you the flowers. Nessun problema.
Are you sure?
It will be a nice change of pace.
Bene. Meet me in the park east of Hagia Sophia, and we will trade. Flowers for information.
Pessoal, essa missão aqui eu vou deixar pra vocês fazerem, ok? Não tem 100% de sincronização, então é bem fácil. É só fazer o que a missão mandar mesmo. Eu vou voltar com vocês na hora que a gente for ver Sofia pra ter a cutscene, beleza? Mas então é isso, beleza? Deixa um like aí.
What is this?
A gift. Sit. Che belli, grazie. I wanted to thank you for letting me play a small role in your adventure.
A small role is enough for this adventure, believe me.
You are a mystery, Ezio Auditore.
Mi dispiace. I do not mean to be.
It is fine. È affascinante.
Sembra squisito.
Why, thank you.
Any luck with the final code?
Ah, the code, see. I solved it many hours ago. You will get it soon enough.
Pessoal, eu peguei troféu Sonegação de impostos, ok? Para pegar esse troféu, a gente tem que pular no ladrão, ok? O ladrão vai ter um símbolo ali, ele vai ficar correndo, a gente vai ter que pular nele. É só pular nele que já completamos o troféu, ok? Não deu para gravar, deu erro na gravação, por isso que eu não coloquei aqui. Mas é bem simples, ok? Se vocês verem um pontinho, acho que vermelho, correndo, vocês correm atrás dele, pulem nele, que vocês pegam o troféu. Pessoal, nesse momento vocês têm que tomar muito cuidado para não cair na água aqui. Se cair na água, fracassamos no 100% e vamos ter que refazer a missão.
They say he screams in his sleep, calling out for his father.
Abbas, what a miserable man.
It is not our place to judge. It certainly is. If our master has gone mad, I would like to know.
Shh. Good evening.
Water. Of course. Sit.
Many thanks.
What brings you here, old man?
Pity Abbas. Do not mock him. He has lived as an orphan for most of his life. shamed by his family's legacy. He is desperate for power, because he is powerless.
He is our mentor. And unlike Al-Mualim or Altair, he never betrayed us.
Nonsense. Altair was no traitor. He was driven out. Unjustly. Is it you? I heard rumors, but I did not believe them. I wonder if I might speak to Abbas myself. It's been a long time.
Impossible. Abbas uses rogue Fedayeen to keep us from the castle.
Fewer than half the fighters here are true assassins.
So, where do I begin?
With us.
Has anyone raised his blade against an innocent? Alas, yes. Brutality seems to be their sole joy. Then they will die. For they have compromised the order. But those who still live by the creed must be spared. You can trust in us. You've heard the stories going around the village about the buzz in his necklace? No. Altair, what about him? People say an old assassin saved the life of a merchant down in the valley. Wait. Altair is here. In the village? Send word to the castle quickly. Assassins! To me! Mentor, welcome. Not want to get him killed. Kill the traitor! You are nothing without that artifact. Your possesses miser. Follow me to the castle, and spill no blood if you can help it. Altair, 2 decades have passed since we last saw you within these walls. We could use your wisdom, now more than ever.
Kill him! Kill him now! What are you waiting for? You fools! He has bewitched you! Our men...
Pessoal, na parte anterior que a gente tava, era só pra matar os caras, os capitões, né? Aqui a gente não pode chamar ajuda. Vamos ter que só desarmar os inimigos, beleza?
Altair, your presence always alone. Altair. Mentor. Together for victory, Mentor. Welcome back, Mentor.
Tell your men to stand down!
No! I am defending Mashav. Would you not do the same?
You corrupted everything we stand for and lost everything we gained. All of it sacrificed on the altar of your own spite.
And you! You have wasted your life staring into that apple, dreaming of your own glory.
That is true, Abbas. I learned many things from the apple. Of life and death. Of the past and the future. Let me show you.
I can never forgive you, Altair. The lies you told about my family, my father, the humiliation I suffered.
They were not lies, Abbas. I was 10 years old when your father came to see me. He was in tears, begging to be forgiven for betraying my family. Then he cut his own throat. I watched his life ebb away at my feet. I will never forget that image.
No!
But he was not a coward, Abbas. He reclaimed his honor.
I hope there is another life after this one. Then I will see him and know the truth of his final days. And when it is your time, we will find you. And then there will be no doubts.
An old man, and still he fought to hold our brotherhood together. I would have called him stubborn in my youth, but now I can only admire his courage. The assassins were his life, from beginning to end. He had no other.
Sayun Auditore! Word around the city is you're leaving us.
Is nothing I do a secret.
Not to worry, brother. The captain of your ship is a friend, but neither of you are going anywhere just yet. The Janissaries have raised the chain across the mouth of the Halich and ordered a full blockade until you are caught.
They raised the chain for me.
We will celebrate later. Here, I have something for you. Careful. This has 50 times the kick of our usual bombs.
Bene, I know what to do.
The suspense is palpable.
Yusuf, wait. Un favore.
Yes?
There is a woman running a bookshop at the old Polo trading post. Sophia. Look out for her. She is a remarkable lady.
You have my word.
Gather your men. This will attract some attention.
Pessoal, nessa parte a gente só pode usar arco, a arma de veneno e a arma que atira, beleza? Não podemos usar as arma corpo a corpo, de lâmina, nem espada, nem a faquinha, nem as lâminas ocultas. Os assassinos a gente pode chamar assim, que não vamos fracassar na missão, beleza? Esses é os objetivos para fazer 100%.
Yours is not a subtle approach.
See. Sorry for the delay.
Pessoal, eu dei um corte nessa parte, ok? Porque tem direitos autorais, então eu tive que cortar, beleza?
Do you regret anything, Desmond?
Like what?
Running away? Leaving your parents behind, finding a shit job and pretending to be productive? What's it like spending your whole life avoiding hard decisions?
Come on.
Sure, you're an assassin, but it wasn't your choice.
Do you have a point?
I want to know if you regret anything.
Sure. I wish I'd been more patient with my parents. I wish I'd listened. And Lucy. Maybe things could have been different if I'm not sure.
Thank you.
For what?
For making sense.
Sean, you feeling okay?
Sure, yeah, of course, no, I'm fine. Yeah, we're assassins, after all, aren't we, eh? Why should we be surprised if one of us dies every now and again?
Every death is a tragedy to somebody somewhere.
What I want to know is Desmond worth all this trouble? You know, what does he do?
I have left Constantinople and set sail for the interior of Anatolia, to a region called Cappadocia, where Manuel is training his soldiers. If I am lucky, I will not be alone, for there may be Ottoman spies in the area waiting to strike. But, as ever, I put stock only in myself, and hold the memory of dear Sophia close to my heart. Claudia, you would laugh to hear the racing thoughts of your brother now. I have come to admire Sophia with more affection than I thought possible. After the death of Christina, something withered in me. But that feeling, that capacity for love, has returned. I adore Sophia, but dare not drag her into this life of mine. Not without fear of hurting her, or driving her away. No evidence of an army here, and no signs of Tariq's men.
Beleza, platinadores, o vídeo vai acabar aqui. Deixem um like e se inscrevam para mais Detonado 100% Platina. Conto com o apoio de vocês e até o próximo vídeo.